Welcome back, everyone. 2020, I'll be honest, is a really weird year right now. There's a lot of different things, but I'll tell you what isn't weird, okay? Used iPhone prices, okay? That was a weird segue. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I would honestly probably recommend everyone who doesn't have to buy a new iPhone to buy a used one 100%. Now, me personally, I buy used stuff all the time. That's really how I save a bunch of money. But also, I have to buy the latest and greatest. Like, I bought the S20s, the 11 Pros, the Note 10s. I buy every single phone because I have to review for this channel. But honestly, if I didn't have to do that, I would be rocking a used phone every single day. I find that to be the best price per dollar value. And because I'm a frugal person, I like going that route than having to go and buy the newest one. I don't know. I just always felt like that. Now, it all has to do with price. That's why I would recommend people to buy used iPhones is really only the price point. If you have all the money in the world, get the newest phones. I mean, those are the best ones. Those are going to last you the longest. But I'm sure a lot of people would rather get the best bang for your buck than having to go and just buy the newer ones just for the heck of it, you know what I mean? And it's funny because even new iPhones, like the iPhone 11 Pros and all those that are currently the newest ones, if you're watching this a year from now, it might be different, but those phones are even cheaper in the used market than they are brand new. And I like making videos now about this because, we're in March, those iPhones have been out for a minute now, and those prices have already depreciated quite a bit, which is really, really cool. Now, I made a video sometime last year, I think it was probably 6-7 months ago, about how and why I buy used iPhones and phones in general, I think. And I'll leave that link down in the description. It's basically how I buy them. I buy them almost always on eBay or something, or Amazon. And it kind of goes through my process of how I do it. So I'll leave that. That will be the first link down in the description. And like I said, the main reason why I buy used iPhones are because of the prices. Now, the newest iPhones are a little weird, okay? So they don't depreciate that much. Phones like the iPhone 11, 11 Pro, and 11 Pro Max, they might go down about $100 to $200 currently. And those are pretty much all those prices that have gone down. So every time I looked on eBay or Amazon even, on Amazon, they're about the same price that they are brand new, but on eBay, I find them to be around that $800 to $850. I found the cheapest one to be $800 for 11 Pro and about $890 for the 11 Pro Max. And those are ones that are fully working and everything like that. You can find ones that are probably cheaper, but those you're taking a huge gamble. They might be stolen or whatever the case is, and you don't necessarily want to be in a case like that. So for those iPhones, for the brand newest ones, I would still kind of recommend to do your research. You won't see that crazy of a depreciation currently, but it's always when the newest ones come out after that. Those are when those prices, the last gens, go down like crazy. And I'll give you an example. The last gens of these ones currently, like the XS, XR, and XS Max, even if you want to go back to the 10 or 8 pluses, but I'll go back to those in a second, those are still very capable phones too. The XS and XS Max are very good phones still, and the XR is still tremendous for a lot of people. And compared to the newest ones, those aren't too far behind either, and they still offer a ton to the table. You can do a lot with those phones still. And I've seen iPhone XS Maxes for less than $600, and these are all Amazon prices, and they're probably cheaper on eBay. I've seen iPhone XS's less than $500. I've seen iPhone XRs for less than $500 on Amazon too. And compared to that XS Max to the 11 Pro Max, there's really not that big of a difference. You're getting an additional camera sensor and a little bit better battery, and you're getting a bigger battery on the 11 Pro Max, which is nice, but you're that additional camera sensor, but it's half the price as a brand new 11 Pro Max, bro. And I'm telling you, those prices for used iPhones are crazy nice, and they're going to last you for a very long time too. Those will be linked down in the description. If you want to get those on Amazon, you can help support the channel at the same time if you just want to buy them from there. But also, if you want to go one generation back for the 10 and 8 pluses, those are going to be lasting for quite a bit of time too. They're still getting software updates for several more years. They had that checkra jailbreak, which is really nice. And those prices, I've seen the iPhone 10s for $350, even cheaper than that, and the iPhone 8 pluses for less than that, dude. I'm telling you, used iPhone prices after, I would say, the first year. So, once the XS's came out, the 10s probably got half that price point, and the iPhone 10s have been around that $400 to $300 price range. I would say more so $400 to $500. They've been around there for about a year and a half now. So once that next gen comes out, so once the the iPhone 12s come out, the iPhone 11s are going to get down in half that price. But you always get the best bang for your buck on that 2 generations behind. So with the 10s and 8 pluses, you're going to save a ton of money there. Even the 10s's and 10s Maxes, if you at least go 1 generation behind, you're going to be saving a ton of money that way. And like I said, this is all a money standpoint, but you're not really missing out that much if you could just go 1 generation behind. Now with the 12 and 12 Pros and 12 Pro Maxes, it might be a little bit of a different story, but right now, dude, I'm telling you, used iPhones are not anything to sleep on, and my favorite thing about getting a used iPhone is probably the depreciation. You will see less depreciation on a used iPhone than a brand new one. So let's say you buy a brand new iPhone 11 Pro for about like $1,100, whatever it is, brand new with taxes and everything, and you also buy a used iPhone 11 Pro for, let's say, like $850. By the end of that year, once the iPhone 12s come out, you would have saved about $200 or so in depreciation once that new phone comes out. And potentially, if you sell it in time, you might even be able to sell that phone before the new ones come out, have like a temporary phone for the time being, and then buy the newest ones once those come out, and not even lose that much depreciation at all. Maybe even gain some money, who knows? But ultimately, as a price point view, it's a much better deal if you get a used iPhone than a brand new one. So I'll leave some of my favorite used iPhones linked down in the description, like I said before, and I'll also leave that video link down too about how I buy used iPhones and all that stuff. So that's really pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys could hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel, all those links are linked down below. I'd really appreciate if you guys could check it out. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.